Well, welcome back to my channel. Today we have one of the biggest episodes of the year, probably the biggest so far, and it's on 94 Zinedine Zidane. Now, you guys know I had a series running around this guy, and I'm going to explain a few things after I say this. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, make sure you like the video, and you comment down below any other player reviews you guys want to see. I have 4 more reviews I've got set up already coming out after this on a few amazing players, so you guys don't want to miss that, so make sure you keep the bell on, and you subscribe if you're new around here. Now, what I was going to say was, something I've noticed about my channel in this last year is that the series don't really do as well as my player reviews. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm cutting all series for now until we build up a bigger fan base, and I will be doing a lot more player reviews for you guys because I can see that's the content you guys want to see. Now, like I said, I was doing a series around this guy. As you can see, look at his record, he's absolutely insane. This guy is a beast, and when he gets his prime card and prime moments card, he's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Now, he's my favorite player of all time. I'm even wearing one of his well, this is green, but I've got a green screen, so yeah. This is an old Juventus kit. It's like one of the, I can't remember what year it was, but it's the first year Zidane signed there. It's got number 21 in the back instead of 10, and he's just my favourite player of all time. I've used his baby card, you've seen a review on that, and now I'm reviewing his middle card to tell you guys the differences between the both of them. Now, you can see he's got 5-star, 5-star, medium win work rates, which is different to his baby card. He has got 82 pace on his face card, 90 shooting, 93 passing, 92 dribbling, 72 defending, and 83 physical, with some absolutely sublime stats. Now, I actually looked at his main card here, and his main card goes up by 3 on every single one of those stats there. So he's going to be an absolute tank, and when his Prime Moments comes out, he's going to be 97 rated. So he's going to be absolutely insane. Now, currently, he is going for about the same price that I've bought him for here. I've had him for a long time. I've enjoyed every moment I've had with him. Now, if we look at some of his in-game stats, everything's green apart from his defensive awareness and slide tackle. So once that gets upped in his prime card and his prime moments card, this guy's going to be an absolute tank. He's going to be, him and Hullet in the same midfield could be the best midfield you can get ever, basically, in FIFA. He's going to be absolutely insane. Now, I played him as a cam. A lot of people can play him as, I think centre mid's probably his best position, but I want to really utilize those 90 shoot to the 93 passing, and you can see I did with his goal scoring record and his assist record that I have got with him. Now, when you look at his stats overall, you can see defensively he's good, but he's not the best player there is. So I'd either say centre mid or cam is his best position. Obviously, if you play him at cam, that isn't he's not the fastest player so far this year. And when I flip onto this screen here, you can see that he does lack defensive awareness, so you might want to put, if you put him in a centre mid position, you would want someone more defensive minded next to him. So if you have him in the midfield, you might want to put a Kante, or you might want to put another icon like Petit or Makelele, or so, if you're playing a French team, or you can get any SCN, anyone next to him, someone that is more defensive minded, because this guy will go forward and he will get you goals and assists from that midfield. Now, something I did notice about this card is he doesn't, with those medium work rates, he's not great to have as someone that you want forward, because unless you have him on stay forward, which I know a lot of you don't really want to mess around with those things, but for you that do, he needs to be put on stay forward. As I nearly break my microphone there, he needs to be left on stay forward because he just doesn't stay forward if you don't leave it on him. Now, if you look at his icon profile as well, you all know where he played for. There's Juventus, the kit that I'm wearing. Keep showing the wrong side. The Juventus kit, where he started off like the biggest part of his career, where like he became most known. Then he went to Real Madrid and obviously had a crazy career there. Was unbelievable for France, winning them a World Cup. He's done so many things, man. He's just an absolute beast. And at the time when he went to Real Madrid, 77 million. That is one of the biggest fees like ever. Like, this guy is just, he was just unbelievable, man. I get gassed. Now, shall we look at the team I put together with him? Now, you're going to laugh at this team. You're actually going to think, what? Well, I've got this guy and this team around him. Well, you'll see. Now, obviously I was running my series, so I've got a few players in my club, but I did pack myself an untradeable Aubameyang, and that is going to be the first person you see in the squad. Now, when you look at the rest of this team, you're going to be laughing, because this team's worth about 50k. Bar Aubameyang and bar him, this team's maybe not even 50k, maybe less than that. Look at these players I'm putting in this team. I just wanted to see if Zidane can carry a team like this. I was just interested to see whether or not he is able to carry such a rubbish team, basically. And you can see that, like, a lot of you guys have got to have like much better teams now if you play squad battles. This guy's an absolute beast, by the way. If you play squad battles, you'd have a better team than this. If you play FUT champs, you'd have a better team than this. Rivals, all of that, you have a better team than this. But I just wanted to see what would happen if I used a bad team basically, and it went into rivals, and I wanted to see how he would play against like other big teams, and he just carried this team disgustingly. Like, if I didn't have him in my team, I probably would have lost most of the games. He went on to score 90th minute winners, dribbled through teams to get assists, and you guys will see that in the highlights. He was just absolutely mind-boggling. Now, when you look at his team, you think, take out Zidane, and you've got no team there, apart from Aubameyang. I mean, Aubameyang's good this year, good goal-scoring record for me, got quite a few assists as well, but when you just look at Zidane's stats, man, guy's played 32 games and he's got 73 goals. That's just ridiculous. And as we get into the clips, you're going to see, when you play this guy at cam and you have him on stay forward in this formation or in any other formation, you can even play him striker, which I did for a few games in my series. If you play him at cam and you have him on stay forward, he just dictates the play. He'll hold up the ball because he's got that height and strength on him. He'll dribble past 3, 4, 5 defenders if he needs to. He'll score you a banger from outside the box. He'll score from inside the box, headers, any kind of thing, and he'll set people up. As you can saw, Aubameyang got a load of goals. He was just an all-round monster. Like, one of my favourite cards this year. Now the thing is, he may be an absolute beast, but is he worth 3.6 million coins? That's like, I can't. Let me check the list for like who is worth that. Like, when you look at the players this year, is he in the top 5 of price-wise? I want to see this. Okay, yeah. There's a few more players that are more expensive than him on PlayStation. So you've got Hullit's middle card, R9's middle card, you've got Pele's middle card, Eusebio's baby card, Eusebio's middle card, and then it goes this Zidane card. Now, after that, you've got Cruyff and all of that, but this Zidane card is in the top, is that top 6, 7 players for price so far this year. Now, his other card is 1 million coins cheaper, and I don't know if there's much of a difference, like when I was playing, but I just thought, this guy, this is a silly thing to say, but this guy was bald in game, right, this card. The other one had hair. This one just made me feel like I was playing with the actual Zidane. The other one made me feel like I was just playing with any other player because you couldn't tell it was him. This guy just looked iconic in game. He just had his own boots as well, which I didn't realise icons have their own boots. He was wearing Adidas boots when they normally wear those weird, like, clunky, chunky boots that you just don't want to wear. They look buzz. But yeah, this guy was an absolute tank. Like, I'll let you guys know if he's worth it at the end after the commentary, but he was just brilliant for me, man. I just feel like he's just such a good card this year, and yeah. We're gonna get to the gameplay. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll let you guys know at the end of the commentary whether I think he is worth it or not. Let's go! Right, boys, so as I said, this guy is an absolute beast in the midfield. You can see, as soon as he picks up that ball in the middle of the midfield, he creates plays or he gets on the end of the plays. As you can see, he started this move. He makes a great run through the middle, takes a good touch, bodies the defender to get the ball back, a little bit of skill to pull out to a wing, another little bit of skill, another little bit of skill, and he's in. And look at this for a pass. Bob's your uncle. That's a finish. He just kept doing that over and over again, and I just love him. I just love him in real life. I love him in the game. I love him as a bald man that he is. He's just brilliant. Now look at this. Lamella into Pulisic, into Zidane, and how about this? Yeah, ready? Score! Boom! Have some of that, you little monster. Have some of that. Right into the corner. Now his finishing was excellent. His passing was excellent. His vision, his shooting, his strength, his dribbling, everything about this card was absolutely brilliant. I love it, man. For 3.6 million coins, he felt like he was worth those coins. And just because I have that emotional connection to him in a sense, because he's my favourite player of all time, he just performed and performed and performed. I mean, look at the plays he's doing from the midfield. Nothing comes of this, but the way he could just open up defenses in a split second is a joke. Like, look, he's always in that right position, right in front of the defense. Plays a great ball through there to Aubameyang. Aubameyang holds it up, puts in a great pass to Zidane, and Zidane finishes that easily. Now he makes some of those great surging runs from deep in the midfield, and he does trouble defenses when he gets into the right positions. Trust me, daddy. Now you can see Pulisic giving it into Wilson. Wilson giving it to Zidane. Zidane take that touch there. I haven't seen that animation this year, and that just reminded me of how Zidane would take a touch in real life. He looked like he was going to go to the right side, but his touch takes him back on the inside, and it even sent the defender to Tesco's. I didn't even press anything there. I kind of just moved the analog stick one way and flicked it back the other way, and look at that touch. It sent him packing, and he smashes that in with his 5-star weak foot into the top bins. Now, when you have someone that's 5-star,
you just know that you can do anything with them. Like, look at this. I'm running through the defense. I'm playing in great passes. Now, look where Zidane is. In another great position. I give it back to him, and how about that for a finish? That's the only place he could have put it to score, and he manages to get it straight in there. He's just an... Oh, guys, if you have this many coins, get him. The guy just performs like a monster. He does everything you could think of, and when his prime comes out and his prime moments comes out, he's just going to break the game. I mean, when his prime moments come out, you're looking at a 97 rated card with some of the best stats ever seen in FIFA. Now look at this play. He had the composure to take a touch and finish in front of about 5 defenders and the goalkeeper. And the touch he took was so good that he set himself for a volley. Look at this. What is that? That is just incredible, man. And as we move into this next clip, you can see Gabamin, I don't even know how you pronounce that, gives it to Zidane. Zidane with a pinpoint through ball. And how about this from Aubameyang? Oh my god, you'd love to see it. Little bit of a chip on his left foot, little bit of a flip in celebration. I can rhyme. Now, you can see all of us are over there celebrating. But just tell me, guys, would you get this card if you had the coins? Let me know in the comments down below. How about that? Look at that. Whoa, lovely. Now, we move into this next clip. You can see Lamela. This is actually a 90th minute winner. Now, like I said, this team I had around him was not expensive. So, he had to carry me. And there is proof there. 90th minute goal. That was actually a winner. It was 2-2 to that point. And he just came in big in the last minute. And with that finish, look at that. Facing away from the goal, puts it in literally the only place you possibly could to get that goal there. As you can see, Zidane's got a ball in the midfield here. What's he going to do? Plays an excellent ball to Aubameyang. Now watch his movement. Watch his movement. Look where he is. Charging at full speed. Boom. He's coming in like a train. And he smashes that into the top right corner. You saw him making that surging run. I didn't even press LBA or L1AX just to make that power run. He just did it by himself. And you can see Aubameyang picking up the ball here, giving it to Pulisic, giving it to Zidane. But this goal's disgusting. Oh, Jesus Christ! I cannot believe I done that. Bro, that's probably one of the best goals I've scored this year. Aubameyang with an absolute rocket into the top right corner. Now, that pass from Zidane was straight to his foot in between the defence, and Aubameyang puts it into the top right corner. But unfortunately, I skipped the replay by accident. Sorry. Aubameyang into Zidane. Zidane with some great dribbling here, holding up the ball. You can see Aubameyang making that run from centre mid into that position, and he puts it into the top right corner. You love to see it. See it, you love to. Do you get what I mean? Lovely jubbly. I've said it again. Lovely. Now, you can see Aubameyang's got the ball, gives it to Zidane. Zidane with great dribbling to pull away from the defender. Elbow. Oh my god, Aubameyang's got the ball. You can see him making that run. Zidane's making that run. Zidane's got the ball. Great touch away from the defender, and he kept doing that. He just kept doing that. That's his realistic, real life touches. If you ever watch Zidane, I know some of you may be too young, but if you ever watch Zidane play, this guy's touch was on another level. You could ping him a ball at 100 miles an hour and the guy will control it, take it past your uncle, put it through his legs and send your mum for Tesco's for a little sandwich. That's how good he was. Aubameyang holding up the ball here, giving it to Wilson. Look at Zidane's run. The guy's just a powerhouse, man. He just makes those runs, and where does it go? Right in the corner. He just kept doing that, and what's this guy going to do? Oi no, Matt. More like, oi no, you're gone, son. Don't care about your name, you're out of here, get out of here. And look at that bald patch, this is what I mean, his baby car doesn't have that, he has a nice head of hair. No, I want the receding, bald McDonald's hairline Zinedine Zidane in my team, do you get me? Now, we've lost connection to the opponent, lovely jubbly. How about this for some stats from this game, yeah? You ready for this? You ready for this? I'm ready for this, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? 3 goals, yep, not bad. How about 3 assists as well? You love to see it, see you soon.
So, as you guys can see from the gameplay, this guy was an absolute beast. He scored goals, he got assists, he dribbled through players, he just does everything, man. He just does every single thing you could want from a player in the game. He does it all. Now, is he worth 3.6 million coins? I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say he is worth 3.6 million coins. And do you know why? I feel like if you have a lot of coins and you have a mega team and you have a team like that, you need this guy because he just does everything. He's like Hullet, but more skillful, if that makes sense. It's like a skillful Hullet. He just has the height, he has the strength, he has the shooting, he has the passing. He has everything. He's like a maxed out card, basically. And when his prime moments and primer comes out, it's just going to be a joke. Now, you're paying 3.6 million coins for his name, yeah, because of who he is and it's his first year in FIFA, but also because of what he provides in game. Like I said, he can do anything. So for me, I'm going to say he is worth 3.6 million coins. I know that's a lot of coins, but I'm going to say he is worth it. Now, he isn't like a meta player like your Eusebios or your Peles or your Messis or your like that short, agile, fast, quick kind of player. He's more of a midfielder and an attacking midfielder that can give you something different. He give you aerial ability, give you strength, give you. He's just a tank, man. Just an absolute tank, and I'm gonna say he's worth it. When his prime moments comes out, I'm gonna have to start selling stuff in my house so that I can afford it. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below any other reviews you guys want to see. I will have a Roberto Carlos or a Nesta video going live tomorrow for you guys to see whether you should choose them from your icon swaps. I know it's a bit late, but they will be coming live, and I'll have another one the next day, another one the next day, and another one the next day. Stay tuned for this content, you monsters. See you soon. Peace!